continuamos, continuamos. Ah, en habilidades. Ah, ¿verdad que tenemos a Yata? Ahora vamos.
The Aedyr is healthy. It's the essence I'm concerned about.
This again. You're beginning to sound like Yata.
Have you ever stopped and listened to me? She...
Ya está. ¿A dónde me dijo usted?
I'm sure what we found.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment, amigo.
Even if we want to stop them, we may not be able to.
Welcome back.
I'm
Care to
Bailey.
take a look around?
It's the principle of the thing.
What's that saying? You'll catch more flies with honey.
Are the Aedyr?
Lo que necesito es ver si hay cosas más arriba.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment, amigo.
Necesito pociones.
I had one job. One job.
Borib. Well, I'll be a godlike in the bone and bore. Apologies for the ruckus outside. The animancers never know when to shut their mouths. I might be more amused if it didn't happen so often. But that's animancers for you. Except Giata and Quilici, that is. They are the only animancers taking the Dream Scourge seriously. Try telling that to Vidaro and the animancers. But the rest of us, we've all heard the rumors from outside. Animals gone mad, terrors stalking the wilderness day and night. Birth's bells, of course. If Emerald Stair runs out of food, we are in dire straits anyway. We've had crops fail before, but never food rations. The governor says it's just a temporary precaution, but I am not buying it. So, we ought to drink while we can. Agreed? Anything I can get you? Welcome back, envoy.
The crops are rude. All.
Can anything be done?
Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been?
And the animancers are useless. You heard them arguing out there?
If I could help myself, do you think I'd be in here? I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate. Well, I suppose the worst I can do at this point is waste your time. I'm Fidelio, Lieutenant Fidelio Sarat. I lead one of our ranger outfits. At least, for now, it is. We were helping with the recovery effort until we hit a snag. My 2 youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now. They're still not here. Three times this month. They're going to be the death of me. They're besotted. I can't get them to think about anything else. Belena and Adalaro were my most promising recruits. Now, all they do is sneak off to... I think they know each other very well.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh man, this brings me back.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for concern. They always found their way back eventually, but they haven't this time. They're out there, all alone, and they could be in danger, and The last time I saw them, I sent them to patrol the northern riverbed. If you go that way, please, keep an eye out for them. I'm losing my mind in here.
2 young Nemdutin wandering out by a river. Consider them found.
Maybe we don't look too soon. Give them a while. Know what I mean?
Diario de Guillata, esta escasez de cosechas es la oportunidad perfecta para poner a prueba mi investigación de mi familia, pero para variar será imposible lograr nada con Ignacy. Tengo la ciudad comiendo de su mano. Tiene, no tengo, tiene. Lo normal sería que una comunidad de animantras, librepensadores, estuvieran abiertos a innovaciones, pero no, ni siquiera para salvar sus vidas. ¿Qué habría hecho mi madre? Ahora supongo que no necesito preguntar, tal vez logre enmendar su fracaso. En cuanto a ver de valor, me arme de valor para entrar en el laboratorio algún día, pero hoy no. Bueno, ya vimos lo que había en el laboratorio, así que... Carta de una enemiga, esto lo habíamos leído, no me acuerdo. Una ágata.
Have you
Oli?
heard? Giata's causing trouble at the governor's mansion again.
You must admit she has a point. We should do something about the Dream Scourge. That's simply wait for it to pass.
Be careful with that kind of talk. The governor has ears all over town. pouring out your soul with honest emirs. Where do you think is your... Where do you...
They do such lovely work here, don't they? Hang on. I know you from Solace, right? I'm afraid I don't know who you are. Just as you don't know who I am. You're blessed ain't mad. I remember you. I got you. So, we understand each other then. I never thought the world of animancy could be so varied and fascinating. I can make use of so much of this equipment. Yeah, I suppose it's a bit unusual to see one of my people about. But I'm here on important business. If you see anyone else from Sole's Keep, just do me a favor and don't tell them you saw me. Thank you. I wouldn't want my fellow wardens to misunderstand. But we still don't even know why you're here. You know what I mean. And Marius, it was good to see you. May you find all you're looking for and more. Please, don't tell anyone you saw me here.
Think you're affordable, reliable, and verifiable. Honest emirs.
Can I Welcome to Poria in Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
Oh, esta tiene. Cuatro nomás. Ya. Algo es algo. Aquí. Nice. Dios mío. Ya.
Yeah, I pretty much brought that plague bear down by myself.
No tengo. A ver, tenemos que ir para allá y tengo un campamento. Acá tengo un campamento. Creo que vamos a hacer.
I hope no one minds. I made myself at home.
Don't mind at all. It's good to have you. Tell us a bit about yourself, Giada.
Let's see. A few things about me. I enjoy long conversations, and my favorite season is autumn. Apparently, I also snore, which annoys some people.
So do I. Glad it won't just be me now. We should pitch our tents on either side of Marius. The drone really helps him sleep.
Right. That's me. And the first rule of camp is never listen to Kai. is a blessed Nimdude of the highest order.
If anyone needs their soul tinkered on, don't hesitate to ask. I'm rather good with souls.
I'll take your word for it.
Mira, solamente de magias de fuego.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an animancer feels different without Fior Mesiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone. It'll take some getting used to, that's for sure. At least now I have a place I can call my own. Such a troublemaker. But a thoughtful one. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous? Well, I never expected to live forever. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so, anyway. What's on your mind? Ah, you want a story? Very well. Settle in. It all started about 50 years ago, in the great city of Spirento. A young nobleman by the name of Maxim Vidaro sought to inherit a distinguished government position. Unfortunately, yes. A distant cousin cheated Maxim out of the title. He was devastated. His political future uncertain. No one lifted a finger to help. Not the banks, not the merchants, or the politicians. So, Maxim did what Valians do best. Something like that. Maxim plotted his revenge. They say he prayed to Scan, the effigy, god of rebellion and defiance, to ask for a blessing. And Scan answered. Take their best and brightest, their heirs, their scholars, their futures, to the far side of the world, never to return. And Maxim did just that. He gathered a following and left the Valian republics, giving thanks to his dark god. Most of my stories are. Spirento was full of animancers, many of them in debt, and Maxim was a wealthy patron. They needed each other. So the animancers followed Maxim all the way out here, including my parents, Quilici, and others around town. At the time, this place was an animancer's dream. No oversight, limited government, and soil rich with essence. 40 years later, Maxim vanished. They say the effigy came to collect his soul. Nonsense, of course. His son has been in charge ever since. For better or worse. I have good reason to be critical. But I also know his life isn't as easy as it looks. He and I might squabble in public from time to time, but we're both just figuring it all out as we go. Thanks for listening. We should do this again.
I love a good ghost story. Just not the dreams I have afterwards.
Hadn't heard all that before. Probably a lesson or two in there.
One of these days you'll have to tell me an Aedyran ghost story. You learn a lot about people by what scares them. Let me think. Quilici has a girlfriend, as cute as a button, and as smart as an archmage. That isn't a secret. I'm just happy for him. Not before I've done some reading.
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject? Right. I'm sure you'll find it absolutely gripping. Go ahead. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Giada's a mystery to me. Animancers give me the vricus, and for good reason. Most of them would just as soon turn your soul into jewelry as look at you. Giada seems different. She's smart, thoughtful, and she's got a spine, too. You can tell when someone needs extra help out here, and she doesn't. So, yeah, I don't understand her, but I guess I don't have to, really. Until next time.
I wish you could have seen Emerald Stair in better times.
What was it like? I've only passed through a few times over the evening.
Did they not glow in the light? Her parents, her sentinels. To grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death. The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe, they flower, they will never fade. Is the acorn not beloved of the oak? We merely ponder. They sing in peace. Was it not worth the change? Life, life, germinate the sprouts. No winter, only spring. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells. More than alive. No suffering, no end. Sleep now. Dream of beauty and new life. We will speak soon.
Tengo que aprender a bloquear con esto. Pero esta torre se ve prometedora. Gente, nos vieron.
Give me a second.
Next one's mine.
Good shooting, Kai.
Hacía falta un healer. Hacía falta.
We're going to need to ration more strictly than we already are.
Me huele esta zona, weón. Creo que ya habíamos estado aquí.
I'm not afraid of heights, but I am afraid of death, and therefore heights.
Gods above. I knew I left my rations in the tent before patrol. Was looking forward to those rations too.
The Sky Mother is the patroness of creativity and invention, a popular goddess in these parts. I'm going to miss this place.
We have been here before. It distant winds breathe soft across your skin too? Cold fog pools in a valley, dripping down from the hips of the mountains. The haze obscures a murder. They strike against each other. Sparks skitter along blades and light two faces in the dark. Now, our memory is a wound, reopened. It didn't have to die. Twin stars fall through night and collide beside the sea. Nekad and Enhekala. The arc of one bright light obliterates the other. You are Enhekala, a Tabaru Sinakis. You speak for the garden, and for us, the gardener. You have not seen Nekad for 10 years on the day you come to blows. Which memory of him is true? You fought often and bitterly. But who was Nekad to us in Hekala? Help us to remember. Nekad, your lantern in the dark. For the brief time you knew each other, the bright in him showed you the way forward. Your paths diverged after disaster. He held your people's histories closer to his heart than he held you. And Hekala, did you miss him? He taught you of desire, the ache of yearning. He taught us too. What did Nekad learn from us? You should both have been afraid. There was a disaster. In a temper, we did something terrible. Many of our people died. It was why you built it. Naku Tedek. But in Hekala, what did we do? The rock slide took a village with it. We recall a shard of memory. We were battered, weightless. The earth gave way beneath our feet. We were left to fall alone. There was no time to scream. We looked with horror upon what we had done. How could you bear to speak to us? Your pride only shamed us more. What havoc had we wrought before that this disaster would bring you joy? After the crisis passed, the people wailed in agony. Did the dead forever wander the nothing of the in-between? You proposed an easy road for their souls to travel on. Naku Tedek, where you returned the dying to the Adra, and their bodies to the soil. hurt, compassion, healing. We should like that to be our way. Yet Nikad, your lover, opposed Nakutedek's construction with his every breath and word. How could he despise your mission? We do not remember why. Preserving the old ways was the hinge Nikad's life turned upon. Without his purpose, he would have been lost for how to live. Your lover, Nikad, was a storykeeper, and our people's stories say that your souls are wild things. Your souls leave your bodies and run free across the land to enter death and return to life in their own time. So it has been. And so Nikad believed it should always be. Why did you betray him? Obligation. Debts owed to the other. Loyalty. This is what preoccupied you. We remember now. When he finally saw Nakutedek and understood what you had built, what did Nikad do? You threatened him with violence. He wept and begged to know why you stole true reincarnation from the people. His tears shone. He did not wait for you to answer. He pulled a knife from his belt. The torchlight flickered on the steel. He held it to your throat. What did you do, Enhekala, when your lover threatened your life? We remember. Steel on steel. A spurt of blood. A sound of pain. You stood over him and wept. Could he have been right about you? One more thing, Enhekala. What did you feel as he died? You planted a tree near Nakutedek to remember him by. As it grew, we learned that we should not pass judgment, but observe. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
No sé qué pensar respecto a esta voz me confunde. ¿Y cae?
Never had a chance.
They're coming through.
I'll fix this.
Gotta find you better armor. Better weapon.
De tu madre.
Bad envoy.
Over here.
Gather round.
Come and get me. Okay. Your turn, Tiana.
That's done? Who's hungry?
Didn't that cartographer's letter say she was near Naku Tedek?
Naku Tedek is a place of spiritual power. We're sure to find the answers we seek.
Why do they call it that anyway?
Good question. It means ancient soul. Naku Tedek was old when these lands were young. The godless built around Aedyr pillars. Maybe they felt a deeper connection to the spirit world. My friend Yatzli is a scholar of
Have
the
you
goddess.
spoken to Alphonse?
She could tell us more.
He seems in
We
a
usually
low
bring our
spirit.
dead to Naku Tedek. But for you, I'll make an exception.
Me gustaría poder hacer... Poder hacer pociones.
Hey, you there? Need some supplies? Salutations, traveler. Welcome to lovely Naku Tedek. It's seen better times, but it's still a marvel of ancient architecture. Oh, but I forget myself. I'm Alyssa, a wanderer and explorer, and sometimes even a merchant. Like now. Care to see my wares?
This is a spiritual haven. Could we remove the animancy equipment, please?
Take it up with the governor.
But he told me to...
This is a research site, not a temple.
Edward Roquescu, todo un prisionero en el campo de la autoexperimentación. Después de separar su alma, olvidó cómo volver a ensamblarla. Ojalá su logro no se repita jamás. Maxim Vidarro, esposo padre, visionario sin igual, nos ofreció un nuevo comienzo, una nueva tierra y un nuevo propósito, sin pedir nada a cambio. Fiormes y Verno es su legado y nuestra responsabilidad. Esté donde esté, que descanse en paz.
There should be some equipment by the Aedyr pillar.
We remember these walls. Yes, we have been here.
La dignidad de los difuntos.
I fail you, my lord.
Vanessa Pastor, primera animantra que logró viajar al más allá. Ojalá hubiera podido sobrevivir al viaje de vuelta. Ciervo onírico sin nombre. Te encontramos en invierno, congelado en el suelo, soñando pero no dormido. Ojalá encuentres el verdadero descanso.
Please, my friend. You can take what you want from the shrine. Just don't break anything.
So he was working alone. Forgive me. These are difficult times for a man of faith. While I was at prayer, a bandit held a knife to my throat and stole the reliquary of Saint Widwin. Just look at me. Gods, I'm still shaking. He fled west into the wilderness. There's nothing there but a Delimgon glade. If you find him, please, no more bloodshed. Vengeance will not make this right. May the light shine on you. May it shine on the thief as well. I will try to understand his motives.
This doesn't sound like any of the grave robbers I know. Not that I know any grave robbers.
A saint's relic? Where would you even fence something like that?
Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery. Armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about? Good. We're on the same page. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the Dream Scourge to show its ugly face. This is no time for hesitation. All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine, we twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless. Hold on to that feeling. We might need it again. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Aedyr. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it. My thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent. We shouldn't jump to conclusions. After you.
We gotta see what's down there now.
Gods! Did you open that door?
I did not bring us here to explore, but clearly something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone else?
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you? Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. No, millennia. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the bottom.
Back on my feet. Hey! Over here!
There, it's close.
Nice!
Come on! Come on! Dodge this!
Everyone okay?
I can start that generator for you. Just say the word.
No! The knife that pierces in the dark.
Whatever this is, at least it's dead. 2 points for the godless. None for the abominations.
Look out. You take lead.
Come on! Come on!
Not looking so good.
Who's next? Anyone?
Beautiful. Life into death. To think it survived all these years.
It's surprisingly colorful.
Es loca, hermana. Es loca.
Colorful. Not sure what I expected.
We've seen godless architecture before. I've never seen godless art until now. Just imagine how much has been lost. We should keep moving. I don't mean to slow us down. would not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. Must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it, with the help of some ice.
Sí, ya entendí. Por la puta. Dios mío. Algo acá, ¿no?
Got eyes on something?
Señores, a lucha. No, no hay que luchar.
What in the name of Aedyr is that?
You, think it's sleeping?
Never seen.
Never a dull moment with you.
Oh, no, you don't!
Hey. Claro.
Off the left!
Usar.
No, va a explotar que es más picón, weón. Llegaron más, weón. ¿Qué me está pegando, man? Oh, conchetumadre, man. No, pues no.
Patience. I'm almost ready.
Give me a target. Let's see what you got.
¿Cómo pararle los ataques a este culiado? Es adoro el culiao. Ay, Dios mío.
They're having fun. Ready to make an entrance?
How did they even get down here? Their own secret entrance. I'll say it. I'm impressed.
Kai, weapons ready.
Watch your right!
Qué wea, armas. Ay, Dios mío, otra pelea.
Quiet as the depths.
Looks like quite a party. Let's break it up. How did they even get down here? Clever things must have their own secret entrance. I'll say it, I'm impressed.
Watch your flank! Gather round!
¿Pero qué hacen estos monos acá, weón?
Look up, envoy. Unseen, unheard.
Es una mezcla de personajes.
Looks like quite a party. Let's break it up. How did they even get down here? Clever things must have their own secret entrance. I'll say it, I'm impressed.
Another glorious battle.
They're coming!
They're having fun.
Hot! Too hot! Help!
looking so good.
I'll fix this.
No, no. No, pero suéltame.
I'm not dead yet.
Hey! Over here!
Gather round.
Qué van los movimientos, weón. Oh, lo bueno es pesado.
If there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Aedyr pit.
Ya hicimos funcionar eso, weón.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Aedyr this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
You are here. You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts, we welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain. We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls. We dream, the land stirs. We become. They brought their prayers to us. We answered. We do not remember how we grew. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sapadal. Our spark found you when you dreamed in the womb. Godlike, they said. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long. Rod, we feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us, free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea. Your words are comfort indeed. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison. We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it?
No me queda otra.
Take it with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
Espina de Sapadal. Habilidad de mina activo. Lanza una espina de energía que atraviesa varios enemigos, causando daño al impactar y enraizándolos en el lugar momentáneamente.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought Actually, never mind what I thought. It's a good thing we got results, because I have no desire to put you through that again. While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands, somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness. You've heard of it? Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin. Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you? I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible! How could we have missed this? You never heard them before? Not even in your childhood? Only when you arrived on these shores? A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Aedyr. Maybe that tells us something. Not the Aedyr itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Aedyr is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Aedyr here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Aedyr, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb. You could be right, but we have no way of knowing for certain. Not yet, anyway. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
I got a headache just thinking about it, and I'm not the one with the god knocking around in there.
The real question is, where do I start? Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Mesiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues. Gods, I don't know. The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy. The end of the Living Lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
Stop! The trees splinter, the rice turns black. The pain! The pain! They trample the farmlands. They tear down the gates.
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter? Oh no. Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on. There's a way up those stairs.
La debida introducción. Descubriste el secreto de Nakuterek. Buen logro. Igual hay lugares todavía que no...
There is such a thing as learning too much.
que no hemos
The
descubierto
mortal
acá.
mind can only take so many revelations at a time. What we discovered here, it changes everything.
A hidden god in the living lands. Who knew?
Yeah. No, vuelve, quiero volver, quiero saber qué es eso. No.
Oh my god. No!
Andras depths. This was no accident.
What happened? Who did this? It's all gone. The city. My home. Right. We should be a moving target. In case anyone comes for us next. We have to check on the others. At least let me find Quilichi. Any survivors would have evacuated to the farms north of town. Come. There's not a moment to waste.
A city up in flames? You tell me who your coin is on.
¿Por dónde llegamos? Ocha, habían cosas que investigar. Po. Todos ganaron un puntito. Duración a todos. Ya, démosle nuevo. Concha tu madre.
Come on! Come on!
Watch the left.
La que dejamos, bueno. El healer cuidado, weón.
Behind you. That's
on my feet.
You're right.
También acá. Morimos.